Hello everybody. We're still down here in Arkansas at Lee's Arkansas Bounds homestead here. I'm going to show you around this camper. They're great people, great hospitality. If you guys ever want to get away on a quick little mini vacation, have a great time, Denny and Katie are great hosts. They'll take you around, show you things, and it's quite an experience being down here in the Ozarks and checking all the sites out and stuff. We're in the camper that we stay at, which you're more than welcome to come and stay here. She said that she's told other people to come stay. If you don't mind not having electricity for blow dryers and stuff like that, you're fine. But anyhow, we're in their little camper. They built a carport roof over it because at one time this roof had leaked, which you can see a little bit of wrinkles there. It wasn't big water damage, but it leaked, and they actually built a roof over it to prevent it from leaking anymore. But anyhow, it's a nice little camper. As you can see, there's the bed. Of course, we didn't make it when we got out this morning. Got our clothes all laying out, but there's one of our dogs. Your dogs are more than welcome to come. This is Slina, our blind dog. She has to have drops 3 times a day, so we had to bring her. And then we also have Tubby, the little Chihuahua. He's with us. But those are the only 2 dogs we brought. Our other 4 dogs are at home, and our daughter's taking care of them. It was a little cool this morning. It's down to about 30 degrees. There isn't a furnace. Well, there may be a furnace in this camper, but it's not hooked up or anything. But they did provide us with this little kerosene heater, so it's nice and toasty in here, which I didn't start it last night, but this morning when I got up at 6 o'clock, I started up to take the chill off, and now it's just running really low just to keep it nice and toasty in here. Of course, there's a compost toilet here. They got sawdust to dump in there. Denny comes over. Don't even make me go and dump this in the compost pile. He accommodates me and comes over and empties it every day. And I said, I can do that. No, he says, I empty mine. It's no big deal. So he comes over and empties the compost bucket, or the toilet basically. But anyhow, I'm going to take you outside and show you around just a little bit. Like I said, if you want to have a good time and get away, even just a day or two, come down here and see Denny and Kate. It's a great time. There's the outside of this camper. Of course, the roof, if you follow their channel, you've seen Denny building that thing. Done a great job. Used the trees right here on the property for the post, and he cut all this lumber on his sawmill. He has a band mill. So the only cost they have in it is the tin that they put on the roof. Everything else he cut. So, oh, I just heard a gunshot. Today's opening deer season today down here in Arkansas, and they're trying to shoot the deer. Here's an old camper they used to store their tools in. And back there is her mother's camp, or mother's little cabin, and we stayed in that last time when I came down to deliver the pigs. We stayed there, but now they got this camper fixed up, and it's really close to their cabin, so it's just, 20 yards over to their cabin. But they got a nice little place here. It's peaceful. Their chickens free range. They're running around. They get lots of eggs. And I told him I was jealous of that. I wish I could free range my chickens, but I have troubles with hawks around there and raccoons and stuff getting them. And so I keep mine locked up. But as you can see, they got chickens running around over there. You might be able to see them. I don't know. There's one right there. And here's the pigs that they named after us, Heidi and Brian. I've been going out here and gathering up acorns. These pigs just love the acorns. So I've been going around picking up acorns and throwing here. Right there's Heidi. And there's big old fat Brian over there. And then there's 3 black chickens over there scratching along that fence line. There's 3 white ones back over there. These pigs have really grown since I brought them down. I wouldn't want to be hauling these in the back of my van. That's how I got them down here, in the back of our van, in a dog cage, a dog kennel. Katie's going to be getting a boar pig and breeding this little sow, or little gilt she is, to be sow after she has babies. But She's looking at getting a boar to breed her, and they're gonna butcher this one eventually. Anyhow, my wife and I are having a great time. They took us to, well, actually we took them out to Sweet Peas Smokehouse. That's right here in Kirby, about 15 minutes from their house. And it's really good food. That's the second time we've eaten there now. We ate there last time when we come down. They treated us to supper, so we treated them to supper this time. And that was Thursday night when we got down here. And last night, Katie wanted to take us to a restaurant that's called Fish Nest. And so we went there, and they had frog legs, fish, fried clam, hush puppies, mashed potatoes and gravy, 2 different types of gravy, vegetables, had a nice salad bar, had desserts. They had like peach cobbler and cherry cobbler, and it's a great place to eat, great food. We all left there and our bellies were stuffed. We actually overate. And for Veterans Day, they gave half off the meal, so I got a discount, or half price for my meal, which Katie and Denny actually paid for our meal. They treated us to supper last night. So now tomorrow we've been discussing on going out, because their boy Chris, the last 2 days he's been at his friend's house, spent the night, so we hadn't got to see him, but we went and picked him up this mid-morning, and so now he's here, so we're getting to visit with him. We plan on leaving, going home Monday, and today's Saturday, but we're gonna go home Monday morning, leave. And so he said something about, man, he wished I'd bought some steak and we'd cook a steak on the grill. We're gonna have brats. I brought brats from my pig that I had processed. So we did bring down sausage and bacon. They've already eaten sausage this morning. We had bacon yesterday morning with eggs. We had sausage this morning. And now tomorrow, or tonight, we're gonna have brats. And tomorrow we're gonna have scrapple. I brought scrapple that I'd made. So they're gonna try the scrapple. So we're gonna have scrapple and fried eggs and toast. But tonight we're gonna have fresh brats from my pig and some potato salad. And then tomorrow we decided we're gonna treat them to Texas Roadhouse. In Hot Springs, Arkansas, there's a Texas Roadhouse. So my wife told Chris, their son, that we'd go to Texas Roadhouse, our treat. So the 5 of us are going there tomorrow. Oh, just heard another gunshot. But anyhow, that's what's going on. Going to Hot Springs tomorrow and eat Texas Roadhouse. Just been sitting around drinking coffee and visiting a lot. Walked their property, walked around here today. I've been wanting oak trees on my property because I don't have oak trees. I mean, I have neighbors or nearby farms and timber ground that have oak trees, but for some reason, my 23 acres I don't have a single oak tree. I have walnut, I have hackberry, I have some cedar trees and elm trees, but I don't have any oak trees, and I've always wanted oak trees on my property. And I was walking around here and I seen some acorns, so I picked them up, and there's a lot of them that are already starting to sprout. They're starting to root, so I picked up a Ziploc baggie full of them and go home, put them in pots, and I'm gonna get some saplings started, and then come spring I'll go out in my timber area and stuff, and I'm gonna start planting oak trees on my property. So hopefully they keep sprouting or keep growing and turn into little saplings, and I'll be able to take them out and plant them all over my property, and I'll get oaks started on my property. Not sure what kind of oak trees are, because there's several different varieties here on the property. So I've been picking up some smaller acorns that were sprouted, and I had found some that were bigger acorns from a different type of oak tree. So I'm gonna get quite a wide variety of oaks on my property, but I don't care. I'm thinking I want them on there just for the acorns to attract the deer, because the deer will eat them. And if I could get an area where I could plant a bunch of them and keep the ground halfway clean underneath them, where I could actually gather up the acorns and feed to my pigs, supplement the feed from my pigs, I always thought that'd be a good idea. Or fence off an area where the trees are at, and as they just naturally fall off the tree, the pigs can forage for them themselves. So that's a plan of mine. But I was happy to see them acorns and that they were actually starting to sprout. Well, I'm not going to keep you guys any longer, just rambling now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll try and get more footage before I leave, show you around a little bit maybe. But anyhow, I'm gonna let you go and see y'all later. And don't forget I love you. Bye.